And now we return to Ask the Expert on AM 1250 Classic Oldies WMTR.
Thank you and welcome to Ask the Expert on WMTR 1250 AM, WMTRAM.com and TalkStreamLive.com. I'm Jessie Frees. What happens when you combine a global financial crisis with a personal midlife crisis? 2008 was the year the financial crisis hit and so many lost their jobs. My guest this morning, Peter Alessandria, has developed a robust private practice specializing in federal trademark law and had been working as a high-powered entertainment attorney in Los Angeles for nearly 20 years. He didn't love what he was doing, but the money was excellent. As a result of the global financial meltdown, however, he lost his business, and instead of wallowing in despair, he decided to take a chance and turn his love of photography into a full-time job. It was only by losing his law business and being confronted with what to do next that he decided to do what he loved. It was a huge risk, but he hasn't looked back. Welcome to the show, Peter Alessandria.
Thank you, Jessie. Great to be here.
Peter, in 2004, you fell in love with the camera, and all you wanted to do was take pictures. And when you weren't taking pictures, you were communicating with others about taking pictures.
Yeah, it was a revelation for me, I had to say. It was a passion that I didn't know I had. And once I picked up that camera for the first time and felt what it felt like to have, to take the pictures, to do the creative process, I just really fell in love with it.
And you were in your 40s when you finally found that passion.
That's true, yeah.
It's amazing to switch careers as you did and then be so happy in what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't want to, there was a little bit of a transition there, but yeah, I'm so grateful now that I have something that I wake up in the morning and I love doing it. I look forward to the day.
Has it been easy to make the switch, or was it at all, did you ever doubt yourself from attorney to photographer?
I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned from this process. You know, it's not so much about learning how to use a camera. I am self-taught, but it's more believing in myself. You know, really believing that I have talents, that I have capabilities, that I can create beautiful art and share it with the world.
Well, you certainly can, because you brought one of your spectacular pictures to the studio today. It is so awesome. It just absolutely, it speaks to you.
Well, I'm glad you like it. It's one of my favorites.
And so it took a global financial meltdown, a midlife crisis, to get you from L.A. to New Jersey. You followed your dream, and you went from entertainer, attorney to artist. So now your business consists of, tell us what you're taking pictures of now.
I have three ways that I have my business. The first is I do commercial product photography. I take photos of everything from clothing to computers to cosmetics, jewelry, things like that. Anything that you could put on an e-commerce website, product photography. Second way that I make money is I do portraits, headshots. When I was in Los Angeles, I was doing a lot of actor and model portfolios. Here on the East Coast, I do executive portraits for corporate executives, attorneys, real estate people, things like that. And then the last, which is my passion, is the fine art photography.
Tell us about that.
It's a series, a collection that I have of landscapes, seascapes, still life photos. A lot of the landscapes are local, New Jersey locations, and it's a way that I start with a digital image and then I create art from it. I spend a lot of time in the computer. I wouldn't call it manipulation, I call it creativity, and I really bring the colors to life. I create a scene, my interpretation of the scene.
And they're absolutely awesome. And you have exhibitions around New Jersey, and currently there's an exhibition of your work at the Scotch Plains Library through November 30th, and you are having a reception on Saturday, November 23rd from 2 to 4 p.m., and the event is open to the public. I hope everyone gets to that, Peter.
Yeah, if you can make it, that would be great. It is the Scotch Plains Library. It is an event that's open to the public. We'll have refreshments. I have about 35 pieces hanging there, and they range from, as I said, still life, seascapes, landscapes, and this is my passion, and I love talking to people about the work. Obviously, things are for sale if people are so moved, and it's just a great experience, a great event.
But what's good about it, you found your passion, and it certainly shows in your work.
Thank you, yeah.
And one can see your commercial photographs and headshots at websites such as, give us some of your websites so people can look at your work.
I have 3 websites that people can visit. The first one is my commercial product photography. It's greatproductshots.com. The second is my headshot and portrait photography work, superstarheadshots.com, all one word. And then my fine art photography can be viewed at www.peteralessandria, ALESSANDRIA, photography.com.
And how can people get in touch with you?
They can contact me through the website. I have an email address. The email address is the letter P, the number 24, and then my first name, Peter, at yahoo.com, P24Peter at yahoo.com.
You know, and also I just want to ask one little sneaky question. I know you took a lot of headshots of a lot of celebrities and stars out in Hollywood and LA, but when you're taking a picture, can you airbrush that picture to make the star look maybe 5 years younger or 10 years younger or with less wrinkles, or can you work around that in photography?
There is a lot of discussion now about retouching photographs, and a lot of discussion about that. My feeling is it's important to make somebody look as good as they can look, and I do have techniques that I use to enhance an image. It's still the essence of that person. We have to remember that digital photography is very unforgiving in many ways. And also studio lights, strobe lights, they can tend to emphasize things that you wouldn't normally see. So that's a long way of saying, yes, I do retouch those images because I want people to feel really good about themselves.
The photographer really can almost change a person's look. Sometimes you look at the model on the street when they don't have makeup, and then you see them in the picture, and they really, well, you can tell it's them, but just about.
You can take it too far. And I think there is a fine line. I think it's great to enhance somebody's looks. We want people to feel good about themselves. We want people to see themselves in a way that they don't normally see themselves. And then you can take it to the extreme and create something that wasn't really there.
And again, Peter, I want to say your exhibition in New Jersey is right now at Scotch Plains Library through November 30th. Go see it, and especially that reception Saturday, November 23rd from 2 to 4 p.m. Thank you so much, and thank you for that beautiful picture. Peter, congratulations for following your passion and your dream. It's been a pleasure talking to you this morning. Peter Alessandria, commercial and fine art photographer in Dover, New Jersey. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessie. Thank you so much for having me.
And stay tuned. Coming up, a salute to the veterans. I'm Jessie Frees. We'll be back right after this break.